Noah. Noah Boba. Boba.
Boba woo.
Hello everyone, welcome to my first vlog. Today I have an incredible story to share with you. Our journey took us to London for the very first time in my life. Not just for me, but for some of my friends as well that were in this video. So welcome to London. So for the first time on this channel, here's a bit of a face reveal as well and a bit of an introduction to the people here that came with me to London. We got my guy Zach, my friend Gabriel, Noah, and see that little guy hiding behind the picture right there? That dude right there. That's me! Whoa! Our main purpose for the trip was this, and that was for Star Wars Celebrations 2023. So on the first day we settled into our hotel in Paddington, which was actually not that far from the Paddington train station, which was a massive benefit for us for traveling. I think the highlight on the first day was just us going around London and just messing about. At one point we came across the Lego store, and the amount of people that we found there was mind-blowing. Also, we didn't really buy much stuff there, but hey. We bought too much to carry, please send help. One baggage. One. That right there was our holy trash can. It cannot fit anything. Anyways, after we bought like a whole load of Legos, we decided to go back out of our hotel and visit Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
Where are we, Noah?
Buckingham Palace. The king is here.
Squirrel. Oh wait, no, that's a pigeon. Squirrel. We found a large spinny thing as well, so that's just us posing with it. After that, my friend Noah told me that there's a Star Wars store, well, a quote-unquote Disney store nearby, and there's a Warhammer store not far from it. So when we went there, I found there a lot of nice stuff, especially on the Warhammer side of things, but unfortunately I didn't buy anything because I'm on a budget. Giant Nurgle plushie, by the way. So we ended off the day with me jumping off the closet to jump scare my friend and watching Star Wars before the next day occurred.
What is you? I cannot move it.
This guy's a person's dog, by the way. Just look at him. Look at him, bitch. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Go. Go. Go, boy. Go. Oh. Oh, he did it. He got control. Oh, cute. He lost the big stick, though. Yeah. Goodbye, dog. You know, on day 2 we basically had no tickets for Star Wars, like physically in hand, because they were supposed to come in by post. Now, the issue was we had to go to Star Wars Celebration in the XL Stadium to get the tickets, and it took us a bit to get there. And when we entered and we saw all those people there, and we were an arm's reach away from entering the convention on a Saturday. Now, the days that we were supposed to enter were Sunday and Monday. We still kind of entered, but like we didn't get like in trouble because like they told us, hey, you can go in there, but just not to the main part of the exhibition. I'm like, okay, and the second we entered, it was just a whole different world on its own. May the force be with you. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. We're here. Day 2. I've waited 9 months for this to just come here. And like 4 years in general. sweating that much. I'll see you inside. We're balls deep now. There's no escape. We're just balls deep now. We're in. We're officially in. Hi, Nihilist.
Oh, rhino shield. Ow, cases.
There are where?
Rhino shield. Them there.
And even like fancy ass watches. All right.
So, if you're just joining us, welcome to the starwars.com stage. My name is Cameron, you can call me Cam, everybody say what up, Cam. So, now...
Now, as we were going around the convention and all that, and taking pictures of Mandalorian helmets, Stormtrooper helmets, or whatever, we started hearing a lot of screaming. And then here, Cal Kestis! And I'm like, guys, there's something. And we go to the main Galaxy stage. I think it was called the Galaxy stage, or like the main event, where people can just walk into and they would just see it. We saw Cal Kestis just talking about Jedi Survivor. I'm like, holy shit, we really are here. We really are at Star Wars Celebrations. And it was just really cool, just being there. All of a sudden he's like, hey, we got a trailer to show you guys, and we just freaked out. Also, while this was happening, my friends were taking photo ops. Now, photo ops is basically, for you guys who aren't aware about conventions and how it works, is that in this case you pay beforehand to take a picture of one of the celebrities there. And I think one of my friends, Zach, had one with Bo-Katan, and me and my friend Gabriel, we booked one together with Giancarlo Esposito. And I realized, oh my god, we missed this because we were too distracted in the convention. There was so much to see, so much to do. So me and Gabe just went, I think, an hour early. We just waited there because we really didn't want to miss that moment. And the second that they told us, hey, line up for Giancarlo Esposito and all that, we got in the line, we got there, we entered the booth, and we're supposed to take it together. But the people there, and it passed my head as well, did not realize that we were supposed to take it together. So they separated me from my friend, and I had a one-to-one moment with Giancarlo, which for me was a good thing, but for my friend, you only get one printed picture, and that one printed picture was just with me and Giancarlo, not me, him, and Giancarlo. So he got a copy of me, and I had a copy of me. And I felt really bad, but being there, I looked at Giancarlo, he shook my hand, he was such a gentle and nice guy. You know, I grew up watching him on TV or in movies as a serious character. But seeing him there, you see him as this nice guy. We were talking about Breaking Bad and all that fun stuff. It was absolutely amazing. And then when it came to take the picture, bam, a full-on serious face. That's the moment that you're looking at Gus Fring or whatever. He does that iconic face that it just blew me away. We got Hayden Christensen. Look at him right there.
Yeah, but chyba cię implementuję.
You know, there's a lot of great lines. This is where the fun begins. But for me personally, just may the force be with you, just because I love what it represents. And that's a good one.
And is there anything that you'd like to say to the fans?
I love you guys too. And you know, I've said this before, but you guys really are the reason that we get to be here, and we get to, you know, and I've gotten to come back and play this character again. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
That was intense.
Andiamo! One more, yeah. Go! I mean, look at this guy.
That's really good, huh? That was... So that was day 1 of 2 of Star Wars celebrations. Again, we went for 2 days, which was absolutely, they were great. You know, the good thing was after we saw Anakin have this talk on the stage, the next day, me and my friend Noah, we booked a photo op to take a picture with him and all that. And we got really lucky because the day before we got to see him talk, and the day after we're gonna see him in person and actually kind of interact with the guy. So before we get to that, we went home that day on the first day of Star Wars celebrations, for us at least, and we were just unpacking all of the stuff that we got, and we're just getting ready again for day 2 of Star Wars celebrations, being the 4th day, number holiday. Before we went to bed, we just watched more Clone Wars, and then the next day started.
This train is for Beckton. Next stop is Royal Victoria.
We started off the day with the typical British weather, but it was great, if not greater than the first day that we went there, because we had not 1 but 2 photo ops that day. One with Hayden Christensen, and exactly after that we had it with the Clone Wars cast, being the person who voiced Ahsoka Tano, Anakin, the guy who made the clones, who voiced all the clones. And we were also supposed to have the guy who voiced Obi-Wan, but unfortunately he got sick and he couldn't come. But it was amazing. To be honest, even though we had the photo ops and all that, we only just went to visit some shops that we didn't see, and we went to the celebration store. So there wasn't really much to do in the last day, because I think we saw the majority of what it had to offer in one day, as in the sense of what they had to display. In terms of talks and all that, we couldn't go to all of them, but what we did manage to go is get our hands on the Galaxy stage. And the Galaxy stage, it was this place where you have to wait in another line and to enter this seated area. It's like, in a way, like a private talk. And there we got to meet Doug Chang, which was the executive creative director of Lucasfilm. And it was just awesome to see him there, because he worked on so many things, The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan, and even in the prequels, so it honestly was mind-boggling to see him there too.
Well, let's do this. We will gather together again in 2025 in Japan!
What?
We cannot wait to see you all there! Amazing!
End of celebrations. Thank you. And just like that, it was over. I mean, we went back to our hotel and we had our last day back in London, right? And the next day we're gonna go back to Malta where we live. So me and my friend decided, hey, let's go out and let's just walk around in the dark in London and try not to get stabbed. Minutes later, we end up in this very, very pitch dark place. I think it was around the middle of the night. And at one point I said, you know, I'm just gonna record this just in case something were to happen. We're just that paranoid. But it was, I think, one of the highlights again of this trip as well, because I got to see a different side of London. It was also quite beautiful seeing the bit at the dark. I actually enjoyed it, you know, it was very, very nice. And just like that, on the next day, we just went to go visit the Tower of London. We met some of my friends' friends that live in London, and we just decided to go back home. And it was honestly it was a feeling that I did not want to experience, because I absolutely loved London. From where I come from, compared to London, it's so different, because we're not used to seeing squirrels, we're not used to seeing that much land mass, we're not used to seeing that much greenery, we're not used to seeing that much, you know, culture. I mean, we do have culture in our country, but compared to London, how different life is it's nice. But then again, we also have our benefits for where we live as well. But it was an amazing experience, and Star Wars Celebrations on its own was a highlight. Something that we've been planning for nearly a year was well worth it, and I'm so glad to have met all of those people there in Star Wars Celebrations. I'm so glad to have met my new friends that I traveled with and all that, so it was just great. So yeah, that has been the end of this video. I mean, it's not my usual. It's not something I usually do on here, but I just wanted to give it a try. And oh my god, face reveal! Holy shit! We did a face reveal! But yeah, I'm gonna be coming back to YouTube for this summer. I have a lot of things planned for you guys, and I'm honestly hyped. While recording this, I've been also watching the games showcase, and it looks amazing. The amount of new games that they announced, it's honestly getting me hyped and want me to get back into YouTube as well. So, Starfield, there is Payday 3, there is Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4 just came out. There's a lot of new games. Cyberpunk as well, there's a lot of new games that are coming out. I'm really hyped for it. So you may be seeing some new content on that side as well. But yeah, I got some things planned. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please like, favorite, subscribe, whatever. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye and stay tropical.